Warren today, and we're talking about marketing, Brenda. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, Matt. How are you?
Good. I'm so glad to have you here. Now, you've done something amazing for us here at Convene. You have created one of the most amazing marketing documents that we're going to take, and we're going to put this inside of an experience. But
Yes, we are.
we'll talk about that a little bit later at the end of this. But for now, let's talk about marketing. Let's talk about this. And Convene is maybe an elusive thing of marketing that a lot of people don't really understand. They just want everything to fall into their lap. So start by just explaining a little bit about your background and how you've come to be an expert in marketing and helping people succeed.
First off, Matt, I want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity because I'm passionate about making sure that Convene members and others get clear on their marketing strategy. I'm always trying to get people to understand what marketing is. And marketing is the activities that we set for our businesses and to communicate the services that we're delivering and how we're going to exchange those services so that our customers and them are clear on what it is that we're doing.
Yeah.
And oftentimes we forget that piece because a lot of people just seem to think that people are going to show up because they say they have a business, and they're failing to capitalize on what it is that brings people in the door or to the webinar, to the Zoom, to the Facebook. If you do not toot your own horn, nobody's going to know. One of the biggest mistakes I made when I started going from hobby to business was making the assumption that everybody was just going to show up because I was so wonderful at what I do.
Yeah.
And a lot of small business owners and entrepreneurs make that mistake. They don't make sales and marketing a strategic part of their planning. They just get a product or service, start doing it, and expect things to happen. And when they don't get sales or they don't gain clients or customers or whatever they're choosing to call them, they're disappointed. And I say the biggest piece to that is failing to market the product or service that you've prepared.
Yeah, and so that's why I call it an elusive thing inside of Convene, because it's it's a workflow that we believe in. You got to create your strategy, you got to create your content, and then after you've created your strategy, created your content, created your videos, there's this thing called marketing, right? And so we talk about a partnership inside of Convene where we're going to help you you grow your business by putting you out on our Facebook page, on putting you into the Convene community. But that's just one part of it. So talk about that, because this is where the rubber meets the road. You just said it. You can create the best product you have in the world, but until you go out there and sell yourself and sell your product and drive people to where your content is, it's really just going to sit there.
Well, let's face it, it's really hard oftentimes for people to talk about themselves just in a normal setting, but then you get to be in a business and people aren't often comfortable expressing that I have this business or even charging for it. So we have to move past people's money mindsets, their marketing mindsets, their sales mindsets. It's a lot of work that goes into marketing a product or service.
Yeah.
And when people come to Convene, they hear that we're a collaborative group that educates, networks, and does all this stuff. But what they don't understand is that although we are going to help them, and I want to say keyword help implies that we're going to give you tools and services that's going to assist you with what it is you're doing. But marketing is still ultimately the business owner's responsibility. We can market better as a group and as a collective, but it's real important that each member of Convene understands that marketing their specific product or service is ultimately their responsibility.
Yeah, that's right. So where do you start when you think marketing? So you've got this great background, this great document that you've created. Where would I start as somebody who's going to market my content?
I'm glad you asked that, Matt, because that's why I created the 14-page document I gave to you to serve as a base for our community to have a starting point. Because oftentimes people say, well, where do I start? Number one, you got to get clear on what is Convene. Once everybody's on the same sheet of music and we know what Convene stands for, that we're a platform with a purpose where you can educate, collaborate, and you can network together as a group, because we all rise together, and you're clear on that, then you start getting your strategies together. And I'm going through the actual document as we talk here.
Yeah.
You know, our objective with marketing is to increase brand awareness for the Convene communities and all the groups and experiences that we have inside of it. We want to build relationship with customers through relationship marketing. And then we want to create content that engages our customers and our fellow community members so that they want to come to the platform and that they want to create their content, house their groups, promote their products, and sell their services.
Yeah.
That is, if we're all on that same objective, then we start there. Then we create strategies that leverage our brand awareness through social media, through our like Convene 23, our annual conventions that we're going to be having, building relationships with our customers, with nonprofits, with each other. And again, going back to a strategy of making sure that we create content that people want to have, not just what we think they want to have, but that goes into us having to research and getting clear on what product or service that we offer that someone actually wants. Because when we build all the different communities, we have podcast community, the Christian community, the deaf doula. A lot of people don't even know what a deaf doula is, but you come over to Convene communities and you can find out.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
that's right.
We have the health and wellness with Jody. We have Two Stocks from Hell with Eugene. There's so many things.
How about the Josh Griffith, who just
the Josh
Griffith,
you know, you have so many things coming on. You have my portal where entrepreneurs that are just starting out, they don't have the big budgets to join the $25,000 masterminds, but you can come into Convene, and for a small monthly fee, you can join a mastermind that's going to be there, support you at the same level of those $1,000 masterminds. That's one of the best kept secrets of Convene, is that we have servant leaders there that want to serve a larger community.
Yeah, one of the main things is one of the easiest ways that you can start your marketing right with inside of Convene is one, like you said, understand Convene, but also understand what is in there. Well, we have a Monday night call where we network. You know, we teach something about the platform. We highlight somebody who's in the platform, but you have the opportunity to get to know the others that are there and what other things that are offered. That's step one. That's easy. That's the easiest thing that you can possibly do, is just show up, be present, and get to know the other people with content in there.
But see, Matt, once someone gets into Convene, they can't sit on their laurels and think that everything's going to be done for them, because then they still have to create their content. They still have to be present to be that voice that runs their community or their group. They still have to create content that is engaging, that people want. In addition to that, they have to get clear on how much time they want to put into their community. We have some communities that meet monthly, some that meet weekly, some that meet daily. You know, they get to decide that. That's what I love about Convene. You get to establish the group that fits for your tribe in that niche thing, but then you also get to be a part of a bigger tribe. When I'm looking for products or services, I start with Convene. Here's the best part about Convene. When I want to get, although I do my own film edits and things of that nature because I'm trained in that, if I wanted to get a more professional level, because maybe my skill level is my skill level does not match Kent's. That is next level, real world film production and editing, auditing services. And for a fraction of the cost, I would pay out somewhere else. As a Convene member, Ken has created content that is affordable for someone just starting up, that is professional and excellent to have. If I'm looking for something for wellness, Jody has an amazing program. Dr. Mel, who does yoga and physical fitness and has the fall prevention program for seniors, I've already got service from her that's allowing me to sleep better. So whatever it is I'm looking for so far, Matt, I don't even have to go outside the community. I can find someone within the community that has already provided something that is free, and they have paid content as well at a reasonable price that I can afford. And the best part of all, it's not this nameless, faceless type of situation. I have real access to the creators of this content whenever I take that service. That's a marketing piece that each Convene member needs to explore and expose when they're doing their marketing plan. Where else can you go talk to multimillionaires
Yeah.
on a daily basis but Convene communities?
Yeah. Well, and that's perfect. Let's stick with Dr. Mel. You know, you talked to her, she helped you through getting rid of some of your issues and helping you sleep at night. Well, you didn't do that by just watching her video.
No, I had actually paid for a consultation with Dr. Mel. Here was the thing. I am a veteran, so I have VA care. I also have TRICARE. And I have been in physical therapy since 1993. Did you hear what I said? So
Yep.
2023, and I've been in physical therapy since 1993 for the same back and leg issues, sciatica pain down the right side of my body and partially down the left. And Dr. Mel was able to help me do exercises that for the first time since 1993 that allowed me to sleep for more than 2 hours a night uninterrupted.
Wow. That's crazy. That's
That
awesome.
is crazy to me.
Yeah.
And for a very small fee that I could afford, because my TRICARE would not do. And that's why I need to ask Dr. Mel. I didn't ask her if she accepts TRICARE. I just paid out of pocket. The point is, though, with one conversation, she saw me as a Convene member and said, "Hey, are you dealing with?" And I said, "Yes." She says, and she helped me first. And after she helped me, then I went on and got paid sessions.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
the point is that right now in Convene, I have access to professional content creators. Jody's producing content for people. I can get editing help. I can have conversations with other businessmen, master networkers like Tom Dorney. You know, who else gets to spend time with the real Josh Griffin?
Yeah.
I know there's some jealous people out there seeing that right
Yeah,
now.
that's right. That's
But
right.
the thing about that, back to the marketing piece of this is important for all Convene members and the people that are thinking about using service, because inside the plan that I provided, I even gave you a 90-day social media campaign outline.
Yeah.
What do you do in week 1 and 4 for your business? What do you do for content streams? What do you do for week 5 and 8? What do you do for week 9 and 12? The reason I did that was because I wanted to have a base that allowed each member to see what we're doing for the bigger platform so they can scale it down to their smaller platform.
Yeah.
It's important that we know our product descriptions. Each business that comes into Convene. For example, the product description for the deaf doula is totally different than the product description for Dr. Mel's health and wellness.
Yeah.
So if they're not clear on what that is, same thing. Their avatars are different. Dr. Mel is focusing on seniors that have for fall prevention because of what happened with her parents. And the deaf doula is focused on anybody that's going to pay us. All of us going to get there one day. Okay. I'm not trying to get there soon, but the point is, who is your avatar? For me, I'm targeting women over 40 that are in transition. Also, knowing what time and when to post, how to post, what are the options, the automated services, things like that. A lot of entrepreneurs don't know that. And when they hear all of this, they get into overwhelm. By having the ability for someone like me to help them create their marketing, or to take one of the experiences that allows them what they do if they want to do it themselves, Convene allows for that to happen.
So I'll talk about that because here I am. I'm the, creator, founder, the owner of Convene, but I have not transitioned, and we are into that, TikTok shorts, Instagram shorts, YouTube shorts. And so myself and Melinda got on a call with you the other day, and you were talking us through the process that you use to do these shorts. How great is that? Because you're talking about your 90-day schedule. Well, you don't, we don't, this is one thing that confuses people, or people get a little confused. They'll say, well, what about my Facebook group? What about my Instagram? Don't stop what you're doing. Those are your marketing arms. Those are your growth arms. But if you want to bring somebody into a little bit more of an intimate space where they get more access to you in a good, like, methodical, organized way, that's what Convene Communities brings to the table. But I'm, transitioning into this TikTok, Instagram, all those things. And you were able to get on and really walk us through how you do it the other day.
That's the beauty of Convene, the collective. Our
Mhm.
shared knowledge allows us to get on and say, hey, does anybody know how to do this? And guess what? I got on there, although I charge people to do that, but you were able to make that, hey, Brenda, how to do this. I showed up and we were able to walk you through the process at no charge to you.
Yeah,
Why? Because that's part of the beauty of Convene communities. We share our knowledge and we make sure that all of us rise together. It's not that I won't have opportunities to charge people for the services that I do, but there's times of Convene where we just collaborate and collect because you help me with things, I help you with things. And that's also part of the marketing that
yeah,
each member needs to understand. When they're bringing people in, I'm telling people what Convene provides you. I don't want them to stop their Facebook group. I don't even want them to stop Kajabi or UpCoach, whatever they
yeah,
have. It is a supplementation because here's what I know for sure, since I have courses other places. When people buy my course on another platform, and I don't have a problem using them because we're not in competition with them because we are so unique. We're
yeah,
designers originals over here at Convene Communities. If you purchase my program from one of my other platforms, you're not talking to Brenda Warren ever. You're going to get that program. You're going to go away. I'm going to get your money and have a nice day.
yeah,
However, if you purchase the program I put on Convene, you now have access to me
yeah,
because when you get that program, I'm going to get an email saying so and so just bought this program, and that person is going to get an email from me saying, "Welcome to Convene. Thank you. If I can be of any service to you, let me know." Now, most people are so shocked they don't even call back, but
yeah,
some people do go, "Is this real?" And
yeah,
then some of them, if they give me their number, I actually call and say, "Hey, how you doing?" They're like, "Oh, I'm talking to the solutionist." Yes, you
yeah.
are, because that's part of the Convene community platform. We want to connect with each
Yeah.
other.
Absolutely. So glad you said, because people have gotten on a call with me and I'll pop up on the Zoom link and they've scheduled it and they're like, is that you? Is that, are you did this? And yeah, we're very, we want to work with people. That's part of the great thing about Convene is the collaboration piece to it. So here you go. So there's 4 ways to make money within Convene, right? You can sell
Mhm.
your own content. If you sell your own content, you keep 100% of your profit. Your content, your connection, you sell it, you keep it. But Brenda, if you allow me to go sell your content as Convene, I'm going to help you grow, or Josh is going to help you grow, or Dr. Mel's going to help you grow, or Jody, or Lisa, all these people, because you're willing to allow people to go sell your content, because not everybody does what you do. All right. And then you can sell other people's content. So you can go out and sell Dr. Mel's content and all of those different
And
things.
I do. The passive income is amazing
It's
within
amazing.
Convene
And then the
if you do it.
memberships. Yeah, and
Mhm.
then the memberships, right?
Mhm.
I give away a good amount of money for bringing community leaders in, bringing other premier members in, because that's how we're going to grow. We're going to grow by helping each other. But again, it all comes back to what we're talking about now. How are you going to market?
And the marketing comes down to number one, first getting clear on what is your product or service, who is your avatar. You need to know your product description. How are you going to use it on Convene, and what is the time commitment you're willing to put into this? Because there's so many different things that happen uh, that you need to be clear on all of those things before you can set up your marketing plan. But here's the thing: I can help people with that, or they can take one of the experiences that I'm going to finish placing here on Convene.
Yeah,
Once they get clear on that, Matt, then we're even going to help them. How do they put it out there? We're going to show them about the social media places where you put it. And if they want to learn how to use TikTok, social, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is, guess what? We're going to have experiences that teach them how to do that. For some for free, some for a small fee. It depends on how level. But we're going to put the basic stuff out there for free. And
yeah,
then we're going to go next level for that. Matter of fact, at the end of the month, Lisa and I are having a challenge that is a 7-day challenge where we're going to help people conquer their fear of social media. And we're going to help them create over 104 pieces of content in 7 days. They're going to have an assignment where they have to do something every day for an hour. And then on a Saturday and Sunday, they'll spend all day with Lisa DeShorm, the 15-minute results coach, and myself. And we're going to help them go through and really build it. So when they leave us at the end of 7 days, 5 days they'll be by themselves, just working 1 hour a night.
Yeah.
then 2-day intensive, they're going to have enough content for all of their social media platforms so that they can do what we call batching, which will take the pressure off them, and they'll have rock solid marketing plans.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of things we are getting to do. And Convene is going to allow them to have a place once they're done. Guess what? After they get done with that, it's not over, because 30 days later, they're going to do a touchback. And if they want to stay in between that, there's going to be a discussion group and everything once they join Convene where they can ask questions after they've taken our class. No other courses does that. So where can you go take a course and then still stay connected with the course creator and ask questions every day of the week, twice on Sunday, 24/7?
Yeah.
Nowhere but Convene Communities.
Yeah, that's right. It is. It's about collaboration, and that's what makes it different. So a lot of people just want to create their content, let it sit there, think it's going to grow, but it doesn't. You want to collaborate. If I'm teaching a mastermind, I want to create content and I want to send people away to do that content. And I want to come back in the next meeting and review the answers that everybody put in there, because it's not just about me and you being the expert. It's about all your members bringing something to the table and being part of being the expert as well. So that's what's really pretty cool. Live Well with Dr. Mel just joined in. We've been talking about her a lot.
Hey, Dr. Mel. You know what I think is interesting too, Matt, is on the discussion boards, what I love is the ability for our members to either make a request or ask a question anonymously or by name. So some people want to ask, but people don't want to feel stupid. And I want to say right off the bat, there are no stupid questions. The only dumb question or stupid question in my mind is the one that is not asked.
Yeah.
But when you ask a question, if you're not comfortable putting it in because you think maybe somebody asked or you just don't feel comfortable, you can do it anonymously and it still will go in a group and someone from the group will be able to answer it.
Yeah.
And if you are like me, there's no shame in you again. You just put your name out there and then people are going to answer back. And what that has led for me is new connections. Because someone will see that I asked a question about something and they go, hey, Brenda, I was thinking that same thing. And we get on a phone call, we're talking. It has brought me great friendships. It's brought me great connections. And sometimes it's even brought me clients.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's the key. And that's what we want to do. So we've built this, you've built this document. You go through the process of how you can market. You give them a 90-day plan on marketing. And they decide, I want more. I want more. So where can they go to get more from you?
Right now, if they come into Convene Community, they can go into my community, which is the life community. They can join my monthly group called the Solutionist Portal, where I teach stuff like this in there. Or they could get into Convene Community, go into the life community and send me a DM and request one-on-one services for now until we put all the experiences up.
Yeah.
But in addition to the 90-day program, we don't just tell them how a 90-day marketing program, we give them samples of tweets, of Facebook posts, Instagram posts, LinkedIn posts, sample blogs. It's a comprehensive document that allows them to really market their particular business that will appeal to the clientele that they're trying to reach.
What's cool about that is you created this for Convene members, and it'll be in the CPP and inside of one of the main groups where people are really trying to take their game to the next level. But that's not my expertise that I'm teaching in the CPP, but this is a guide if you want to do it yourself. And so it really kind of gives you that introduction to marketing, gives you that introduction conversation to marketing, but there's so much more. And that's why I love, and this is how Convene works. That's why I love, you come in, you take this experience on marketing, you're going to see this video in there, you're going to answer some questions, be able to collaborate in a discussion board, and you're going to be able to click a link and be over into your content where you can take a deeper dive and really learn this elusive thing called marketing.
And see what the document that I created here for the base was designed to help members get people into Convene. And what I want them to understand is, but using this same framework, you can use it as a framework to now get people into your business. And if you want it to be more detailed and more tailored to what you're doing it specifically, that's where I come in and I can help people do that.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a couple of, and I can't remember off the top of my head, a couple of the methods there. Talk about a couple of those, the different names you have for the different methods that you have, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, okay. Let me continue. There's
Yeah.
different in marketing. One of the things that I learned when I was studying, because I took my major in college was business.
Yeah.
So these were things that we just took for granted. And for years, I didn't even do anything with it, which I think is funny that now I'm getting to use it in Convene again. But we talk about the PASS framework. That's the problem, agitation, and solution. You want to tell your customer what problem are you solving for them?
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
why is it a pain point for them? And you need to offer them a solution, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use this example. The problem right now is says every business leader knows that networking and collaborating with others is the key to success, but it's hard to know where to start and how to connect with the right people. Here's the agitate. It can be tough to break into new circles and find the best way to collaborate. You might not have time for in-person events, or you might not live near enough other industry leaders. Here's the solution. Convene Communities offers an easy way for you to join public groups and experience related to your industry, or form private groups with exclusive content and interaction for your members. Plus, our platform gives you complete control over how you present the value of what you have to offer.
Yeah.
That's a simple framework. The most used framework in marketing is called AIDED. It is the attention, the interest, desire, and the action. Here's a sample. Attention. Are you an entrepreneur or business leader looking to collaborate with your peers? Here's the interest. Convene Communities is the perfect platform for leaders who want to connect and share opportunities in a unique way. Our group provides access to exclusive content, experience, and tools that will help you grow as a professional. Collaborate freely on public forums, create private spaces for your own memberships, or even sell products through premier groups, all on our secure platform. Here's the desire. You don't have to navigate complicated platforms just to get what you need anymore. Use Convene Community's simple interface so that you can get right down to business without any hassle. Connect with like-minded professionals in virtually any industry quickly and securely, and leave behind the time-consuming task of managing multiple accounts just to find what you're looking for. Expand your reach, increase engagement, and build relationships faster than ever before. Action, you join now on our website and discover the latest ways we are helping business thrive using Convene Communities. Sign up now. Now,
That's it. Yeah.
these frameworks are designed for when our members get this. If they take that same thing and maybe they say, you know what, I don't have the money to pay Brenda to do this for me, but I made it so basic that if you can read and you can
Yeah.
see this, you just change half of the glass, plug it in for your stuff, and you got it.
Yeah.
But if you want to be clear that you didn't miss anything and that you got all your SEOs, your keywords, and everything's in there, that's where Lisa and I come in so we can help you do that. And then you have the before and after bridge. We gave them a framework for that. We gave them the stuff about how you feature your benefits. I do things. I'm all about storytelling. You know, I'm a self-publishing coach.
Yeah.
So I tell storytelling is a powerful tool to capture our shared experiences, connect us to each other, and promote positive change in our Convene communities. So you want to tell stories. So I tell in this thing the story about Jody. What they have here, if they see Jody's story, all they have to do is look at her story and basically put their own in place of that.
Exactly.
They have a whole outline how to do that. I give them sample Instagram posts, sample Facebook posts. I'm flipping through these pages because the document is 14 pages long.
Yeah.
There are sample tweets with, and here's the thing, with hashtags, sample blog post topics, and then I even give them a sample blog post. I give them landing page, one-shot landing page headlines, and some sample one-shot landing pages, and then how to explore new experiences. And then on the very back, I tell them how they can connect with me, my email and everything, so that they can get one of these comprehensive documents created just for them for their individual businesses.
Yeah, I love it. So it's cool. And so inside of the experience, you'll be able to click right on the link inside of the lesson learned, and you'll be able to go straight over to Brenda's group is how this is designed. And that's how we design a lot of things in Convene. Want to take people, put them in a free experience, and boom, send them over to the group where the real meat and potatoes are. So where you get access to Brenda.
Here's the thing, Matt, which I think is amazing about Convene and the leadership's desire for all of us to rise together. Where else can you go and get this much information and have not spent a dime? These marketing plans that I did for Convene, I normally sell these for $500. Convene community members are getting these this base one for free. If they want to get their own, we're giving Convene community members a discount. They're not going to have to pay the $500 my outside clients pay for this comprehensive document if they want one created for them.
I love it.
So we want to make sure that our members have what they need to be successful right out the gate. So when a person comes into Convene, if they're a little industrious, they can have some content up and on sale within one day.
Oh, they can.
In a matter of hours.
Yeah.
Several members have proven that because it's that user friendly. It's just a matter of, are they willing to do it? And I have 5 questions I ask everybody, and you've heard them to ad nauseum. My 5 questions are: what do you want to do in Convene? Why do you want to do it?
Yeah.
How does it benefit you? How does it benefit others? And what are you willing to do to make it happen on Convene so that you can be successful and have the business of your dream that not only supports you, but supports others?
Yeah. And it's community-based, right? Community-based. People might not understand, well, what do you mean by community-based? Well, that's the key, right? Convene, 1, the word is bring people together. 2, in communities, because you know what? I don't teach people how to write books, but I know somebody who does. So I'm going to come in, they're going to come to me and be like, I really want to write a book, which by the way, me and my daughters are writing a book and Brenda's helping. But I can go, hey, I don't really know how to write a book, but Brenda does. Go take her course. Brenda says, thank you, Matt, for sending people over here to my course. Here's a referral fee for that, for you sending people over here. And that's the way this works, is meet people where they are and send them to the community or the content that they're interested in. Do not try to be a jack of all trades, because that's not what you want to do. Somebody else is inside of Convene and they're willing to pay you for your referral to send them over there. It's really
But
cool.
here was the thing that I loved about what you're doing, what we're doing now, say we as a group, because I'm part of the group.
We are.
Is that although I have a paid course in Convene for people that want to write books so that I can take them through the process, based on the way the community runs, I have also created stuff that are free experiences to give people a basis that if they just want to do it themselves and they do not want to spend a dime, there's nowhere else you're going to get that. Where you're going to get the information that we have placed out there and said, guess what? You're saying, I don't want to spend any money, or maybe some of the clients I've had, Matt, where they have been abused by other people trying to get their book out. So I gave them enough that they could do it themselves if they want to. But if you really want to get all the quick, easy ways to do it, where you can cut out all the fuss and muss, then you come in, you get to the paid group where you're going to get other people doing what you're doing and the complete support and accountability to make it happen a lot quicker than you being all alone, because that's part of what Convene's all about. The community aspect cannot be understated, especially from the marketing angle, because yes, you could do it on your own, but in Convene communities, you don't have to.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I like it. Well, we're up on 30 minutes here. This has been good. We'll have this experience up inside of the Convene communities. So you can come check it out. You'll be able to click on a link, get access over to Brenda. But it's really cool because we're growing so many special things in Convene, as you touched on, in so many different ways. And people are just here to make a difference. So I'll give you the last words.
I will simply say that anybody interested in really going to the next level with their business, creating content, or wanting the support that they're not finding in other communities, then I say join us at Convene Communities, because remember, the choices you make today will be the reality you live tomorrow. So choose wisely and choose Convene Communities, because we're here to support you.
Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.